Welcome to Secret Passions, the place where we talk about what everyone thinks, but nobody says out loud. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest insecurities men have and what women truly think about it. Does size actually matter? The answer might shock you. We asked real women, no filters, no lies, and their answers, 100% raw, 100% uncensored. So, are you ready for the truth? Let's go. But before we start, drop a like for yes or dislike for no right now, and stick around because someone in this video is lying. And it's not who you think. There is a reason why this question has been asked for centuries. Is size important to women? And although we like to play coy about it, deep down we all want to know the answer. What do women really want? Like most things in life, the answer is, it depends. But we will cover every base today, including some very shocking secrets that women aren't afraid to confess anonymously. So here are 20 things women don't tell you about dick size. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. First up, let's look at what the science says. Does size matter? A study published by the Journal of Sexual Medicine surveyed 2,641 women to find out if they preferred a large, medium, or a small penis. They also wanted to see how these preferences correlated to sexual satisfaction. Here's what they found. 75% of women said that they preferred a large penis. However, when researchers compared those preferences to actual sexual experiences, they found that satisfaction levels were highest among women who preferred average-sized men. Clearly, women love to fantasize about having a big black king, but they don't necessarily want one. Another study asked women to rate their partners on a series of traits from most important to least. They found that physical appearance and specifically penis size ranked somewhere between important and unimportant. This means that it might be one of many things that women consider when choosing a partner, but it definitely doesn't top the list. So ladies, do you actually care? And if so, how much? Let's find out. 20. I prefer average because. We received a lot of comments saying that women should just be honest about what they want. After all, there's nothing wrong with preferring a particular size or shape. And this one is no different. She says that she prefers average size, but then goes on to explain why. She likes the fact that he can last longer. Small penises are easier to please and therefore stay hard for longer. Plus, there are more positions that feel good for her. Basically, preference is fine, but lying about it is not. Don't try to hide your preferences from your man. But also don't expect him to read your mind. Number 19. Bigger isn't always better. Here's why. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This anonymous user tells us exactly what we want to hear. First, of course, this isn't true for everyone, but it does happen quite often. Luckily, she found a way to overcome her discomfort and even came to enjoy the perks of a large cock. Every woman is different, and her preferences may change depending on the guy that she's with. Before we move on, make sure you're subscribed. Only a few weeks left to reach the 50K mark. We need your support to get there. Also, don't forget to check out our free newsletter. We only send one email each week, and it's full of the most valuable insights we find. Number 17, porn lies to you. Porn is the single biggest factor that messes with men's perception of reality. When you watch thousands of hours of porn, you start believing that it's normal for guys to be 8-plunts. But the truth is that most guys are between 5.5 and 6.5 inch. That means that 50 to 60% of guys are below average. Not only that, but porn also reinforces the idea that women love big cocks. Most of the time, the women portrayed in porn are either porn stars or paid actors who are specifically hired for their willingness to engage in BDSM activities. These women definitely aren't representative of the general population. So all you guys out there, stop comparing yourself to porn actors. You're simply not competing on a fair playing field. And stop worrying about having a large penis. The only time that size matters is when you're participating in porn competitions. 16. Goldilocks zone. Now let's talk about the ideal size. Is there even such a thing? Is there an exact length and girth that women are looking for? According to a survey conducted by the Kinsey Institute for Research in Sex, Gender, and Reproduction, the average erect penis is 5.1 inches long. This is close to the national average reported by other institutions. However, many of them put the average closer to 5.5 inches. As far as girth goes, the average seems to be around 4.8 inches, which is still pretty big. Obviously, there will be outliers on both sides, but this should give you a good idea of what to expect. When it comes to women's preferences, anything above the average tends to be preferable, but also less common. So women are more likely to find a big cock appealing, but less likely to actually encounter one. 15. Too thick. Some women say that they prefer bigger penises, but they don't realize that they're actually referring to the girth. Having a larger diameter is beneficial because it allows the woman to ride the entire thing. Women who say that they prefer a big cock usually refer to the length, but women who say that they prefer a thick cock are talking about the girth. Obviously, you can't change your length, but you can definitely gain some girth. All you have to do is hit the gym and build some muscle. You could also consider getting fillers injected into your Johnson, but that's probably a bit extreme. Even though she enjoys it now, she needed time to adapt to the pain and awkward angles. In the end, she gives a piece of advice to women who date big guys. Make sure to use lots of lube. It can make your life a whole lot easier. 9. Average is fine. It's not all about the size. Confidence, chemistry, the connection you have with your partner, all of that matters more. Here's a good life hack. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to impress a woman, just be confident. Women can sense when a man is insecure. Your lack of confidence will shine through and you'll end up failing, even if you have the biggest package in the room. That's why you should work on building your self-esteem. Take care of your body, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy diet, wear clean clothes, and cultivate your personal style. Be charismatic. Learn how to carry yourself. Educate yourself on topics that interest women. And above all, be genuine. Don't try to act like someone you're not. Instead, focus on improving the best parts of yourself. Number 8, the dick size doesn't bother me, but my vagina is sensitive. To be fair, this person didn't exactly admit that size doesn't matter. She did, however, make it clear that her sensitivity should be addressed first. Men need to learn that a woman's comfort should always come first. No matter how confident you are, if your partner is feeling uneasy, then the experience won't be enjoyable for either of them. The solution to this problem is fairly easy. Spend some time finding the right position. Or if you're struggling to figure it out on your own, then ask her what she needs. Communication is key. Remember that. Number 7, a nice guy versus a stud. Here's a story from a woman who slept with both types of guys. She clearly enjoyed the experience with the stud, so much so that she started chasing that high. Unfortunately, she couldn't find another guy with that kind of charisma and endowment. It took her years, but eventually she found a man who matched the stud in terms of personality and performance. As for the nice guy, she admitted that she wasn't impressed by his size. We're not saying that nice guys are bad. In fact, we admire them. But sometimes women just want a badass lover. 6, I prefer petite guys. Some women prefer smaller guys, but they don't admit it because they fear being judged. There's a stigma that surrounds women who choose petite lovers. Society judges them for not wanting to go for the big guys, but they shouldn't. Women have different preferences, and it's unfair to judge them for it. One woman decided to break the stigma and speak her mind. She openly admits that she loves little guys. And unlike the other examples, she's not afraid to show her face. Number 5, dick size matters. But now we're starting to get somewhere. Finally, someone who understands the importance of context. She's not saying that size doesn't matter. Instead, she's saying that it depends on the situation. She then goes on to explain how she lives it in bed, but finds it awkward when he takes her out in public. We'd argue that it's the opposite. While going out in public, you might feel embarrassed by your boyfriend's large size, but in bed, you'll be screaming for more. Overall, this is a great argument for the idea that size doesn't matter. There are pros and cons to being big and small. It all depends on the woman and the situation. 4. You wouldn't believe how many girls I've slept with. Now, this guy's telling us what we all want to hear. He says that size definitely matters, but not in the way that we all think. According to him, it's not the length or the girth, but the way you wield that thing. Experience is key. You can't have a good technique if you've only slept with 1 or 2 women. So yeah, I would say that this is actually a very wise observation. Women want a man who knows what he's doing. They want to feel pleasure, not pain. It's unfortunate that porn actors don't teach aspiring lovers how to properly stimulate a woman. The industry is filled with amateurs who don't know what they're doing. Fortunately, there are plenty of resources available online and offline. Number 3, not my thing. Listen, sometimes size just isn't a woman's thing. They'd rather take other factors into account when choosing a partner. And this anonymous user proves that point. She has no shame in admitting that she's not into big packages. She also calls out women who lie about their preferences just to boost their ego. Some women pretend that they like big cocks because they think that it makes them more desirable. Number 2, it's all about technique. This woman finally exposes the truth. Size doesn't matter. Technique is what truly matters. Women love men who know what they're doing. This is one of the reasons why porn is detrimental to society. The industry is filled with amateurish techniques that leave women unsatisfied. Guys, it's time to learn from your predecessors. Study their technique, see how they move and how they stroke a woman's body. Use these skills to your advantage. Believe us, women will appreciate the effort. Number 1, what do women really want? It's simple. They want a man who can make them feel special. Size doesn't matter because it's not a reflection of your character. It's not a sign of strength or virility. Sure, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have a larger than average penis. It's completely natural. But don't let this desire consume you. It's not worth it. Instead, work on becoming the best version of yourself. Become a high-value man. Focus on your mission and everything else will fall into place. By the way, don't forget to check out our free newsletter. We only send 1 email each week, and it's full of certainly